Hi, my name is Clark Kent Parker, and I just wanted to share something with those of you who are looking to take either an insurance licensing exam or a securities licensing exam. I came across a great resource on the internet, a company called Kaplan Inc. that has put together and designed just a great coursework and materials that will help you prepare for that test and improve your odds of being able to pass the test the first time. My goal was to pass the test the first time. So I just wanted to share this with you. I'm going to switch over here and show you my score. Let me bring that up here. You can see my score. I got an 82 on the exam. You have to have 72 to pass. And you can see right here, the 82, you can see that in every category I got above the 72. Now, I'm not a young guy and not great at taking exams. So that's just another testament to the fact of what Kaplan has put together, that someone like me could go through, prepare for this exam, and pass it the first time with flying colors. Another thing that I wanted to show you, that you can go online to their website. You can see that there, kfeducation.com. You've got different choices, different packages that you can choose from. You can see if you're, preparing for a different test. Of course, mine was the Series 65. I went with the premium package. The reason I went with that is I felt like I needed everything at my disposal to prepare for that exam. And what was really great about it is it had an online class. The day after I enrolled into the coursework, I was in this online class with Richard Wandell. And it was a 3-day class, 3 full days of online coursework.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Kaplan Financial Education Exam Prep course for the Series 65/Series 66. Kaplan is the largest content provider of insurance and securities material in the country. Been around close to 75 years. You're in good hands. We're coast to coast.
So you can see that that was the class that I took. It was 3 days, and then I was able to go back and review the class over and over. I'll take you into my module here. You have a password that you log into your area. You can set up a calendar for studying that you can pace yourself. So that's a great tool. So you can cover the material you'll need to each day to meet your goal, to be ready for the exam. Another thing that was really nice was this blog. People get on the blog and give insights to their taking the test, and ask different questions. Chuck Lowenstein gives you replies back and gives you encouragement and everything. There was the video library. I utilized everything that Kaplan had in my preparation. You can take different videos, instructor-led on-demand videos as far as on each course, each section. Here's another thing that I utilize is the MP3s that you could download I downloaded it to my BlackBerry and listen to it mowing the lawn, driving down the highway, or just doing meaningless things that I could utilize my time better in preparing. The thing that I utilized the most, though, that probably was really key in helping me prepare for the exam was they have what they call a Qbank. It's a battery of questions that you can tailor practice exams, and there's over 3,000 questions that you can that are randomly selected for your exam. So you can see this is all the practice exams that I took. You can see some of those, if I go a little slower there, that some of them I started out not doing very well. I wasn't getting very good scores. But what the Qbank did for me was it got me used to the questions and the way they were worded and would be worded on the exam, and to where I was able to filter through, the extra stuff they threw on the questions to try and trip you up, and that. So I was able to kind of build up proficiency in understanding the questions. But not only that, I was able to get to where I could understand the concepts and learn the concepts so that I would recognize it on the test itself. You can go back and review those tests after you take them each time. They're all cross-referenced with your manuals. This is the setting up your tests, so you can go in and you can check that box and tailor your test right and zero it in on the where you need to build up proficiency. I typically would go with a 60 question test. I'd usually include the previously incorrect questions. I always like to see my score as I went along. I don't know why, I'm just crazy that way. And then I'd also have it display the questions sometimes so that I could kind of learn as I went on each question and get the immediate feedback. So it's just a great resource in preparing for the exam. And like I said, the goal was pass it the first time. I didn't want to have to go through the expense or the time of having to wait a month before I could take it a second time. And so I was kind of uptight about doing that. But I took the test. They also have a practice exam. I should show you that, I guess. The final exams. You can see those here. You have 2 final exams that you can take, and I'll go into one there. This is when I knew that I was ready to take the actual test when I passed these, because these simulate the actual test very closely. Every time you take, and this is true on the practice exam, but even on the practice test that you take, that you set up for yourself, it gives you a bar graph, and so you can see an area real quick that you're having trouble in. So even on this one, I was able to go back prior to taking the test and build up some proficiency there in those areas that I was weak, and pass the test. So anyway, I just wanted to throw out a kudos to Kaplan for designing such a great resource in helping prepare for these exams, and to pass that on to you if it would be helpful to you. Check out Kaplan. It was just I just really enjoyed every part of what they had to offer there. So good luck in your test taking.